everyone. It's been a while since I've put together a car video. It's been a very busy October for me. Normally we have a haunted house every year, and it goes over well with the neighborhood kids and families. And of course, with the way the year's gone, we weren't able to have our haunted house this year. And we ended up becoming a part of a Halloween tour. So of course, just like the Christmas lights, people would go out and find all the crazy Halloween decorations. And well, we were probably one of the better ones on the group. We had lots of people stop in, see the house, and I was able to give a few scares to some people, so it was a lot of fun. But a lot of people came through. You've probably seen in my last video. Actually, you know what? I don't think I did post that video of all the people in a time lapse just coming to the house on the 30th, night before Halloween. It was a busy night and a lot of fun. But anyways, so I'm looking at wiring the car, and like everything else, I have absolutely no idea how to wire a car. Yes, I can read a diagram. Do I understand it completely? No, I've had to do a lot of research and looking at YouTube videos on what relays do, how to change a car from a 6-volt positive ground to a 12-volt negative ground. Interesting stuff. And here comes my puppy. Hi, buddy. Hi. So that's been interesting. And I mean, when I first started doing it, I thought it was going to be pretty difficult. It was one of those things that I wanted to put off over and over again, but I finally said, you know what, it's 5 o'clock at night and it's dark outside, so I need to be able to, if I want to go for a little joyride before the snow flies, because I've been trying to get the car tuned up, then I need some lights. So far I've gotten the rear lights hooked up all the way to the switch. Blinkers work great. Only issue is I've lost my brake light switch and I can't remember where I put it. And it's one of these special, it's the whole brake system is out of an 05 Chevy Colorado. So it's either I have to go buy one or find the one I lost. And I'd really much rather find the one I lost. So right now I just have it set up temporarily on a momentary switch. I can just click it on if I'm pressing the brakes, and sort of makes me half-ass legal. But in the end, we're gonna have it all wired, and we're gonna have lights, and that's what I'm working on tonight. Hooking up my high and low high beams for my headlights, getting my front markers ready to go, and I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to see in the dark. All right, well, I'm just going to do some wiring stuff. Not a whole lot to see. And one thing I did get back, and I'll show you, is my seats. Really happy with them. Had them upholstered. The guy gave me a great price, and they turned out fantastic. Just over the moon about them. And can't wait to actually get this car on the road. But unfortunately, it's not going to be till next spring. That I don't mind. I've got a lot of work to do yet. So, but yeah, let's do some wiring.
All right, I'm an idiot. Because I don't know anything about wiring, I don't know anything about relays. I bought a 5-pin relay, and as I was reading up on it, it showed that it had an 87 terminal and an 87A terminal, which I thought those were, both power sources for the headlights. And apparently that's not the case. When power's on, 87 has power. When the power's off, the fusible link powers the 87A. So what you have is what you see. The car lights have a mind of their own. So, took some more digging, figured it out, and all the work that I did, all has to be undone. So, the reason for that is I need 2 relays per headlight, not two relays for each light. And so, the amount of time that I spent putting all that together and then trying to troubleshoot what the issue is, what did I wire backwards, and it was all because of the relay. Had I used just a standard 4-pin relay, I probably would have went, oh, I need 4 relays, not, oh, I have the ability to power 2 things off this one relay. So that was definitely a learning experience for me, and we are getting it figured out. I'm actually going to change the whole configuration. I'm going to put the relays up by the lights instead of inside the cab. I didn't want to do that just for aesthetics, but I don't know, I guess that they're better suited closer to the headlight themselves. All right, let's get back at it and let's get some lights working properly on this car. Well, there it is. Finally got the lights working proper. I'm happy, he's happy, and I think he's happy because we got the new seats put in. They look fantastic, they feel great, they're comfortable, and you could almost have a good nap on them. Actually, my wife already has. Long story. So that's a big chunk of the wiring done. Front and back lights all work properly. Dimmers does its job. I learned something new, which is great. So it's still a lot to do on the car yet. It's going to be spring, and I don't know if I'm going to paint it this year, or next year for the spring, or if I'm just going to, get it safetied and put some plates on it and just enjoy it. Because at this point, all I want to do is just drive it. So we're getting to that point where it's all the finishing touches and the nitpicky little $5 items to finish things up. And that's where it's all going to come down to, is safety items that I need to get, wiring up the dash. What else? The shifter. I thought I'd like the slapstick shifter, or what do you call it, a ratchet shifter. I guess it works great, but I think just for simplicity, I might go to a standard 3-speed style shifter. I still have to build the center console, and gear selection, lighting. I don't want to go with the standard box with the gear selection in it. So we'll see where that ends up. All right, well, thanks for watching. Maybe next video I'll kind of focus on the heater system. Maybe, let's see how far I get. That is actually a pretty large ticket item for the new heater core. I might come up with a different solution, keeping with the hot rodder in mind kind of thing. But we will find out and we'll see how it goes. Like I say, there's lots of little things left to do, and we're just gonna have fun doing it. So see you next time. Thanks. Ha ha ha.